Happy first grade. Welcome back to Social Studies. We're going to keep working on our target. I can identify goods and services. Now, we've already learned a whole lot about goods and services this week. Let's review our anchor chart. Goods are something that has been made or grown. It's something that I can physically touch. I can hold it. I can grab it. I can walk away with it. Okay? But a service is a job that somebody does for you. I can't really walk away with it. Somebody has to do it for me. Some examples of goods were like a book, food, or a Band-Aid, something like that. Whereas some services were like a teacher or a farmer or a nurse or a doctor, different things like that. Today, we're going to see if we can brainstorm some lists of goods and services that first graders need, okay? So, I'm going to make a list of goods. Let's think, what are some goods that first graders need? These are things that you can hold, you can touch. It's been made or grown. Well, right off the bat, we definitely need our crayons. We use crayons all the time. That is something that someone has made for us. I can pick it up, I can hold it. Oh, something else we need are books. Hey, that's already on my anchor chart. First graders use a lot of books. These are goods that we use every single day. Oh, I know, we also need scissors. Oh, and glue. Oh my goodness. Once I start thinking about the goods we use, it's making me think of all of the other ones we have. Oh, I know another really important good, a desk. Can you imagine having school and not having a place that you can learn? And if you're at home, you might not have an actual desk, but I bet you have a place set up maybe at a table or a counter or something that you use to learn. So these are all goods that we use every day in first grade. Are there even more things? Yeah, kind of take a look around your classroom or your house. What are some goods that you have as a first grader that you use every day? Oh, I heard someone say a chair. Oh, paper. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, glue, marker. Oh, yeah, we have glue on the list already. Yeah, there are so many goods that we use. Now, let's think for a minute. These are goods that I mostly use when I'm doing school. Are there different goods that I would use, like when I'm at home as my family? Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm thinking of one good that we have as a family. A car. Is that a good? It is. It's something that someone made or grew for me that I can touch and I can take it with me. That is a good that I use all the time. I'm also thinking of like my pots and my pans at home because those are goods. I use those to cook. I'm thinking of my fridge. That's a good. It keeps my food cold for me. I'm thinking of my clothes. Those are goods, right? Somebody had to make that. Okay, so these are things that we use every single day as a first grader or as a family. Now, some things might be the same. Like a first grader, you're going to use food because you need that good for lunch and breakfast. But as a family, you also need that. So some goods will overlap. You can use them the same way. But some are specific to just your family or just school. Like you wouldn't really need your bed at school, right? But you would definitely need a bed in your family. That is also an example of a good. Well, let's see if we can brainstorm what are some services we use as first graders, and then we'll think about some services that we use as our family. Okay, so let's remember, a service is a job that somebody is doing for you. Well, I'm thinking of one pretty obvious one when you're at school. A teacher, yeah. At school, a service that you need is to have a teacher. I'm going to add that to our list. That is a service that you use every day. So a teacher or they're teaching. That is the actual service, okay? What else at school do we have a service for that we use all the time? Our nurse, that's right. Whenever we get bumps or bruises or we don't feel good, we always go to the nurse. She provides a service for us. Anything else? Oh, our custodians. You guys are so good. That's right. Our custodians are the amazing people. Custodians. I'm not sure if I spelled that right, but did I try my best and sound it out? I sure did. Our custodians provide the service of helping to keep our school clean, right? They're doing a job for us, which is helping us, okay? We have a few more services that happen around our school, right? Okay, someone said lunch and someone said breakfast. Yeah, our cafeteria workers. So I'm going to put our cafeteria workers. They provide the service of making food for us. So the food we talked about was a good, but the service they're providing is they're making it for us so we have something to eat. Are there any more goods? Are there any more services that we have at school? Yeah, I heard some of you said counselor. Okay, we can add counselor to the list. They provide the service of coming and counseling and giving us lessons. That is their service. It's kind of like teaching. So these are lots of services that we use in school. Now, there might be some more. Let me think. Are there any that are similar about services you would use within your family or services at home? Okay, yeah. Someone said nurse, okay, and that would be similar to like if you were to go to a doctor, you would also see a nurse. You're getting that same service. I know in our family we always go to the dentist. They provide the service of taking care of our teeth. Some other services that we might have would be to go to a mechanic. They would fix our car. Now, if I'm a first grader at school, I probably don't need that service. But if I'm in my family, I would need the service of having my car looked at. Other services we looked at that we might use as a family would be going to get our hair cut. Maybe if you want to go be fancy and get your nails done, they're providing a service. So some services we use at school in first grade and some we use at home. They don't have a ton of overlap, but there are a little bit. Okay, it's your turn. On Seesaw, you have a 2-page assignment. On the first page, I want you to think of 2 goods that you use all the time. Maybe you use them as a first grader, like when you're doing school, or maybe you use them as a family. Think of 2 goods that you use. Draw pictures of both of those goods. Make sure you add labels. And then click that microphone to help record yourself explaining, how do you know those are goods? Maybe why do you use them? On the second page, you're going to do the exact same thing, but for services. Think of 2 services that you use all the time, whether as a first grader or as a family. Draw pictures, add labels, and then record yourself explaining, how do you know those are services? Why do you need those services? When it's all done, make sure you click that green check mark. Bye!